Hi. So, given what this site is normally about, this might seem a bit weird, but actually if you think about it, it makes perfect sense. Because I've been doing a lot of work recently on this stuff, actually hand wash, various types of hand wash, and it's really taken a lot of my time, a lot of my attention. But it has thrown up a lot of problems with it. And these problems aren't so much to do with the hand wash per se, they work just fine. It's all the ancillary problems that surround soaps and cosmetics, and particularly washes. Because if you think about them, they're mostly water, and we ship them all around the world in hundreds and hundreds of gallons. So there's an awful lot of wasted energy shipping water from point A to point B. And the other thing is we use so much of them, and we just wash them off into the drain system. So that's an awful lot of cleaning fluids going out into the general environment. So in terms of what I'm interested in, that is energy and the environment, then there's a lot of problems with these things. And working on this actually got me thinking about it. What can we do to solve some of the associated problems with hand washes, body washes, shampoos, toothpastes, all those kind of cleaning products that we use so much of. And it occurred to me that what we first need to do is get rid of the water. And that's what I've done. And what I came up with is this dry powder. And this dry powder, obviously, in order to ship it around and move it around, is going to cost next to nothing in terms of shipping this stuff, because all the water's been removed. So what we have here is a dry powder cleaner. Now the first thing that I worked on was this hand wash. Because I was working on hand washes for somebody else, I decided to work on this privately. Now the equivalent amount of dry powder is 1 teaspoon. And 1 teaspoon weighs about 5.5 to 6 grams, somewhere around about there. So you can see how much dry powder we've actually got in there, an insignificant amount. Actually, 5 to 6 grams of dry powder is something like 1/6 to 1/7 the amount of chemicals that are in here. So we've reduced the amount of weight for shipping, and we've reduced the amount of chemicals quite remarkably for what we want to do with it, that is clean. Now, in order to get that back into a hand wash, what we have to do is add water. Now you can add cold water, but if you add hot water, and this is just from the hot tap, it's actually about 40 degrees, 50 degrees, something like that. It dissolves much, much quicker. If you add cold water, you have to leave it around for a little bit. If you add the hot tap water, then in about 2 or 3 minutes it'll be done. So you just add your water, give it a little stir to make sure that the powder isn't forming lumps. And then put it to one side. And you can see almost immediately that's starting to dissolve and go clear. In about 3 or 4 minutes, what you'll get is this stuff. And this is a clear foaming hand wash. It's obviously in an air foamer, and it cleans beautifully actually. As you know, I work a lot with graphite, and I'm washing my hands something like 30 or 40 times a day. And it foams nicely. It has a nice smooth feel to the foam, and it cleans the graphite off beautifully. You can either use it as is, so you use it in your workshop without actually coming in, or you can use it at the tap and wash your hands off at the tap. And there we go, nice clean hands. Now, you can't just make soaps in the UK and Europe. You can't make them and sell them. You have to have them safety tested by the government, and they have to go on a register. Now, this soap is safety tested, and I have bothered to put it on the register because I'm going to sell it. I thought what I would do really is set up a little business trying to sell and distribute this soap through these foamers. And I want to start with hand soap and possibly work on to shampoos, body washes, and mechanics foams, those kind of things. So I thought I'd show you what I've been up to and tell you where I was going with it, because it's been quite a while since I posted a video, and when you don't post something, people think you're doing nothing. Obviously, I work a lot on things, and this has been taking up a lot of my time. So I thought I'd show you where I was with it, and hopefully you enjoyed that. Anyway, thank you for watching.